Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be making a wine out of just water. And sugar. Because I mean you need sugar to make wine. But it's all it's going to be. This is 2 1/4 cups of sugar, which is about a pound. Might be a little over, might be a little under, but you get the gist. It's good enough. And then from there, just spring water. That's it. I might add some yeast nutrient. Let me just find that. It's up here somewhere in the rest of my stuff. So I might be adding some of this later. Yeast nutrient. You're supposed to add a tablespoon. Not a tablespoon. A teaspoon. You're supposed to add a teaspoon of it. I think I'm gonna add two teaspoons of it. Not tablespoons. I keep wanting to say tablespoon, but it's teaspoons. So I'm gonna be adding 2 teaspoons of it when it's ready to go. Just waiting for this water to heat up so I can dissolve all my sugar. I'll show you the other ones I've made so far in the past. This is a blueberry. It is still cold. I just got done cold crashing it for the 2nd time. Now, I don't know if you're supposed to cold crash multiple times, but I do it anyway. This is a double blackberry that I've cold crashed twice. It is still ice cold. Just pulled it out of the refrigerator. Now this is a apricot plum recipe. It looks ugly. Hey, no, not really. I mean, it's a pretty color. It don't look good on camera is what I mean. It's ugly on camera. Camera does not do these justice. But you get the idea. I'm just waiting on this water to heat up and we'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back. The water is simmering nice and good. You can't see it on camera. I don't think you might be able to, but in case you don't, I promise you it's sizzling. Just gonna add my sugar now. 2 1/4 cups, about a pound, little over, little under. I'm not measuring. I'm just pouring. That's all I'm doing. Come on, get on out of there. It's all steamy inside now. It don't want to come out. We're gonna get it out. Good enough, good enough. Take my giant slotted spoon and just mix it around. Try to get that little bit of mist over here. Still feel granules on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. Keep mixing it up till there's no more grittiness at the bottom. I don't feel it no more. Now with this, you can just slap the shit out the side of it. It don't matter, not one bit. Simply because it ain't plastic, it ain't gonna deform. If you got metal deforming from a piece of plastic, then you got problems. Of course, I'm using the Black & Decker Buffet range, as you know. So I'm going to pour this into the bucket and wait till it comes to temperature. I'll be back when it does. Now, I know I said I was going to be adding 2 teaspoons of the yeast nutrient, and you only see 1 in front of you. Promise, I swear to you, that I've already put 1 in there. CrackerJack ain't no liar. So here goes the second one. Go ahead and drop that down in there. I'm barely tapping. Just barely tapping. Make sure I get all that little dusty out. Set that back to the side. I'm going to take my big old slotted spoon. Just make sure that yeast nutrient is absorbed into the sugar shine mix. This ain't sugar shine. You know what I mean. It's sugar wine, not sugar shine. Now you could put this through a still and then you would end up with sugar shine, the original Mountain Dew. But I don't break the law. Alrighty, so the water is up to temperature for my yeast. You want it between 95 and 98.6. As you can see, it's 98.2. So I'm going to go ahead and pitch my yeast real quick while I'm sitting here waiting for the rest. I'm going to use about half of what's left. Yeah, with it, I'll go ahead and dump the rest. Why not? Can't pitch too much yeast. No such thing. Get that down in there before I go to stirring. This is K1V1116 from Lalvin. Go ahead and mix that in. I always add way too much water. It's not that big of a deal. Just makes it more of a pain in the neck to get it all mixed in and stirred up properly. That's the only problem with it. Now I don't know how this is going to fare in a just plain sugar wine, but we'll find out. If I can get this yeast on top to go and cooperate, that'd be lovely, you know. But it does what it wants to do. Should have used my fork, but I couldn't find it. No big deal. We just make it up as we go, to be honest with you. Get all that remnant around. Break it up. I get better in the light so I can see. Camera sees just about everything. I do not. Good old mixing. I'm going to take this whole thing, put it over top of this pot right here. Hopefully without spilling a drop. I'm going to pick you up like that real quick. Yeah, baby. Alright, so from there, this is my sugar wine, not sugar shine. And we're still way above temperature. Too much, in fact. So what I'm going to do to remedy that, put you over there, I'm going to take the rest of my spring water. Yes, I said it weird, but spring water. Pour it down in there. And then from there, see where we're at. Sorry, just turn the yeast back up one quick second. And yep, directly from the yeast to here. I'm not much concerned about adding yeast early. Reason why? Yeast cannibalizes itself. So if I put any yeast in there and it dies right now, it will eat itself. So let's see where we're at. Still way above temperature. Alright. Add more spring water. I'm just tempering it right now. That's all I'm doing. Get that mixed in. Because you don't want to be under and you don't want to be over. Go under, your yeast goes dormant. You go over, your yeast dies. We don't want neither one of those. We want it to just work. Where are we at? Come on. We're getting close. We're getting real close. Hell with it. I just pour it right. Why not? Drop 4 degrees in that short time span. That's all that matters to me. Get good and mixed in. Splash everything, why don't we? It feels good. It feels like a good temperature, but I don't doubt it. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. I gotta let it come down just a few more degrees. Actually, not even a few more. It just gotta go down literally just a few points. About a whole ass degree. That's all it's got to go down. I'm going to take that back out and give it another quick stirring. It's just pure sugar water right here. That's got some yeast nutrient, but that's all I've added to it. Gotta reset my thermometer. Check the temperature again. Hey, it's close enough. It's close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch this yeast. Actually, you're supposed to stir it up one last time, just to really make sure. Get a quick stir real fast. Take that, dump it directly in. Directly in there. That just happened, no big deal. Give it a quick stir. Check temperature one last time. My hands are sticky. Perfect. Perfect every time. Alrighty, so we're going to put this in the hot box and let it sit for 2 weeks. I'll see you then. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back, and this is CrackerJack. Today I'm going to be making some of the water wine. This is the Lalvin V1116. I'm going to be flavoring it with a bunch of berries. This is the berry medley, and I've also got 2 containers of this. Go ahead and pour this in here. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's still kind of cold. It's been thawing for 2 days. But what I'm doing with this is I'm going to muddle this with some wine, add my sugar to it, because like I said, I'm re-sweetening my stuff here. So go ahead and get that started. Pour this down in it. Just pure raspberries, unsweetened raspberries. It looks like Dexter down in that bag, don't it? Be all right. Ooh, it smells pretty though. It smells real pretty. Pour this other one down in there. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to get as much juice. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Trying to get as much juice out of these as possible. It'll start juicing up real good once I add the sugar to it. I'm also going to add a little bit of wine just to help get it going. Mash it up, and then I'm going to be squeezing all this down into a brew bag after the fact. It'll be alright indeed. Go ahead and mash it up real good. Set my masher out there. Take the lid off. See, this is what's left over. I'm just going to take a scoop. Directly down in there. I just need something to get that over in there with. Not too much, just enough. Click on that. Give it a good mashing around. Turn that up just a little bit. So we're just gonna let this come up, turn it up just a little bit like I just did, and we're gonna wait. Could go ahead and add the sugar now, but I think it's best if I wait for that. I'm back, everybody. So this came up, it's warm, it ain't ready yet. My camera's still about dead, but it charged up for just long enough for me to get this. So this is a 1.5 cups of sugar. I literally just measured this out a minute ago. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to my fruit. I'm going to stir it in the best I can. Hopefully this will juice it up a hell of a lot more. Then I'm going to put it in a brew bag. Put it back down this gallon of wine, see how it turns out in about a month. Stir it in real quick. Yeah, it got real juicy from that. Now the next part's gonna suck. Try pouring this shit in a brew bag. Now that's gonna suck to high heaven. Be alright, I can do it, it's just that. foam on the side's a good indication. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making jelly without the pectin. That's basically what I'm doing with this right now. Be alright, but the foam is a good indication. Is that masher right there? So I get to try to put it in that in a minute. Great. Turn you up a little bit. How y'all doing anyway? Figured I'd ask. Nobody ever really comments anyway. Comments or talks regardless. So I figured I'd ask how y'all. I'm alright. Could be better, could be worse, but yeah, keep it on, you know. Oh, there's CrackerJack. Cool. Alright, it's got some heat to it. Go ahead and kill the fire. Alrighty. Take the lid off. Set it to the side. Now the question is, how the f am I going to do this holding y'all? That's the real question. We'll be back for that. Sorry about that. Did you think I was going to do all this without y'all? No, I had to find a way to rig this up. What I ended up doing is I took me a little rubber band, well not a little, I took me a big ass rubber band, put it over there, and then I'm just going to scoop it out like this. It's going to take a long time. So I'm just going to shut up and get to work. Y'all enjoy. Oh, last thing I'm probably going to say for this part of the video, I know some people's probably going to be like, why don't you just lift the pot up and pour it over in there? Because that's how you spill a bunch of shit, and I don't feel like doing that, so I'm going to be careful. I'm going back to shutting up. I know if it's bugging me to do that, it's probably bugging the shit out of y'all, so I went ahead and did that. Since we're approaching the bottom, now I'll go ahead and do that. It smells amazing too. It's just really difficult. In case you can't tell. Okay, that's gonna be impossible to hold like that. Well, but yes. That works. Gonna be about the best I can do. Yeah, it's not clean, but it's the best I can do. Sorry about that. I literally just got it tied up. That is heavy. Get all that shit off the side. So that's going to take forever in the damn day to drain. Cool. Pretty color though. By God, now it's a wine. Alrighty, so I'm going to let this sit around for about a week or two, and hopefully I got me some damn good wine. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. Have a good day.